Hello, my name is Matt Heine, and this is my reaction video for the Chapter 6 reading. Alright, so jumping in. So what ideas are interesting, or were of interest to me? There was quite a few. One big one was the idea of private ownership of the human genome. I thought that was an interesting debate, talking about the human genome, something that all humans share. Should be, in my mind, public property, give it to the public. Once it's mapped, put it out there, let people see it, let researchers take hold of it. Don't restrict anybody from utilizing the data, because in that sense then we're able to find out new cures, new ailments, and whatnot, the diseases that are plaguing our global community. What I found also interesting on the counterpoint to that is that that's not necessarily the case when it comes to genes, and that private ownership of specific genes within the human genome is a thing, and it does exist. And to me, that kind of put distaste in my mouth. Jumping down to the third question, where it says, what was your favorite, least favorite brand, and how did perceptions of this brand change after reading the chapter? Going back to the medical things, I thought, I had the idea that medical companies mapping the human genome were out there, to provide those cure and ailments and whatnot to the human population, which they are in a sense, but they also have a monopoly over the entire thing, to where it's kind of at their discretion how the gene is used or researched or furthered in development. And that can be very limiting. You can have a company that owns the gene but doesn't want research done on the gene by a third party due to whatever reasons, and that third party could then be the ones that go out into the world and find the cure for AIDS or something along those lines. And so it's very limiting to enable ownership over a certain gene, I think. So the second question here, what is the most relevant to my coursework or my life experience? A lot. I'm studying resource conservation, but what I want to deal with is aquatic microbes and the sequestration of greenhouse gases. And when talking about that, you're talking about genomes in a sense and mapping genes. And so if it ever gets to the point of where ammonia oxidizing genes are found in this bacteria, we're going to have to research on further to see if that gene has been discovered or patented. And if so, then we're going to have to reach out to those companies and see what we can do to get our hands on it or to work with it. So that's most relevant to my coursework. I also like looking at life experiences. How does this pertain? It talked about celebrities in the reading as well, and the trademark identity is huge today. Everywhere you look, you see people mimicking their favorite artist, their favorite band, the news guy, whatever. It's everywhere in the world, and so it was kind of interesting to read up a little bit about that. Just how prevalent copyright and trademarking and patenting is in today's world. It seems like it's virtually everywhere in every situation that you look, and you can't really get away from it. So that's probably the most relevant. And then I talked about, yeah, and then that's it. So that's my video reaction for Chapter 6 reading. Catch you later.